And right here, please. Down here, you're lifted.
Stunning as always. Gorgeous. No, well, there's a lot of good stunners here, but you so far the best.
All the way to your left, please. To your left, down here. And right here, please. Hudson right here. Hudson on the way to your left. Down here, please. All the way to your left. Eye contact right here. Hillary down. Thank you. And one more down here, the midget.
Wearing these beautiful, they're so beautifully made, they're so intricate, and I love the butterfly. Very beautiful. I was going to say, growing up as a New Yorker, it's such an integral part of the city, and kind of like becoming a woman here, you know, it's so part of the culture in terms of, you know, growing up and aspiring to have something Tiffany, and you know, having the girls, everybody turn 16 and get something from Tiffany, and it was always a very important part of our world, and very elegant and aspirational.
For me, I think of Audrey Hepburn when I think of Tiffany's, you know, and like obviously as an actress, you know, Audrey Hepburn is, you know, somebody you admire and look up to. And I did a film called Bride Wars, and I produced a film called Bride Wars where Tiffany was a big part of that, because as a girl who's about to get married, you know, the dream is to see the blue box, and that was a big part of our movie, which is why it's so nice to be here, because Tiffany was so kind to me as a producer in that movie by lending the name. And you know, we had our premiere party at the Tiffany store, and
I'm wearing this ring, which is very exciting, and these gorgeous earrings. I think the only time I've worn jewelry this beautiful was in Gatsby. I got to wear it every day. When you think about diamonds, you think about Tiffany's, and it has so many iconic references, and so sort of intertwined with the film world, and so well known all over the world. And I always feel kind of glamorous wearing diamonds. I only own one pair, and they were from Tiffany's. And now when I put them on, I feel sort of immediately much more glamorous.
They're just magnificent. I mean, they sort of speak for themselves. It's a total delight to borrow them for the evening. I think it symbolizes elegance and aspiration and a sort of fantasy and a sort of timeless, you know, sort of chicness and class that is, I think, fewer and we don't see as much of it, I think, as we used to. So I think it's sort of evocative of a time that seems simpler and innocent and, I don't know, lovely, simply lovely.
I have some pretty big diamonds tonight, bigger than anything I've maybe ever worn before. My primary association to Tiffany's was in the movie Annie, when she opens up the gold locket from Daddy Warbucks. I've always wanted one of those. You know what my sister gave me? My sister gave me a bracelet that I treasure. Well, I think I was telling a friend of mine about what I was doing tonight. She said, "Oh, that sounds like one of those New York nights that'll go down in history."
I had some bracelets and necklace. It was really hard to choose, you know. But I think this is really nice to wear together and very simple and you know, it's such a great brand and I love it so. I think it's chic because it's so iconic. I think it's very feminine and rich. Fifth Avenue, New York. It's just very iconic. It's something that everybody wants to wear.
I'm wearing Tiffany, of course, which is perfectly beautiful and very bright and sparkly, and obviously inspired by the Charleston and the Roaring Twenties, which was probably an unparalleled time. I don't think we've quite reached that perfection again. Well, there's an expression that if something is a Tiffany project in Hollywood, then it's a great project. So maybe that's what it is.
I'm wearing Tiffany's, obviously. I've got some nice cluster studs here, which are gorgeous. I've grown up with Tiffany's. It was always the jewelry that, you know, we'd get the catalog in the mail and we'd pick out things that we would wish that we could have, and it was always a special present that we'd get for our birthday.